yes.
You remember
You
where we
would
used to
go
be
there.
at before?
96th Street right there,
And bro,
Broadway.
on top of the gap.
Listen, the first thing I said when we started this podcast was my brother, my big brother, right? He snuck me in there.
Oh, and, you did say that earlier, you're right.
Yeah, he did. He snuck me in there once.
He me into one
and I actually got into a few spots because of my big brother. But right, you know, I'm 36, nigga, still talking about his big brother. But if it was him, he would always say exactly. That's what he says, nigga. I'm always gonna be a big brother. So I respect salsa so much because it's definitely an art form. When you go watch two people dance salsa, it's like watching a painting.
It is.
And you know what?
You're so fascinated by the whole
but the salsa community from the Latin culture is actually deteriorating. It's actually getting extremely smaller because now you see Asians. You see a lot of people from the Asian or
we say it's not a good thing though when it could expand to different cultures.
But if it's losing his essence, is it not getting gentrified from a certain extent?
It's not gonna gentrify.
Well,
not yet. But I see what you're saying.
But
I get what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that this youth is now fucking playing Call of Duty instead of learning how to dance. While the youth of other cultures, they're learning how to do our shit better.
It's like hip hop though. But Asians are killing it with breakdancing.
Oh no, they
killing it.
But they,
I mean, oh my God! Have you seen any YouTube videos?
I agree with you. I think they've taken it over. I think they've taken it over.
Yeah.
I think and it's a love that's keeping it alive.
Absolutely.
But salsa music is well and good. We're talking about Mark Anthony's coming out with new music.
That's my favorite artist.
We spoke about Yio Serante. We spoke about. Yo, listen, we got Oscar de Leon, dogs. That back then he had how many albums, and they're still hot, and he's still performing live. And no, but that's what I was saying, that culture, that salsa movement is bigger. Man. It's huge. But we're talking about
you got a Japanese perform the same record.
You got a Japanese
but 20, 30 years ago.
That's what I'm afraid of. But that's what I'm afraid of. Yeah. I'm afraid of the Latin culture losing its essence because
like hip hop, right?
But we're not dancing. Hip hop for the last 20 years was not about dancing. Hip hop has always been either about bars or the show. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We're talking about hip hop in our culture, which 90s, 2000s, early 2000 hip hop. We had the best lyricists.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about DMX, Jay-Z, Nas.
I'm talking about, was a good year. He was showing us.
We're talking about Biggie. We're talking about we had bars and beats and also club bars. I'm talking about things that stories that were told to you that still to this day that you could relate to.
Absolutely.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And now we're just literally just trying to understand these artists. And these artists are saying, look, I got my fans, here's my chain, here's my goatee.
My whole question is, like, I think we spoke about this about 2 episodes ago, but I don't really think that you're going to hear hip-hop today the way we hear it from where we grew up now, 20 years later. Like, I don't really see people hearing a Amigos album 20 years from now. Or whatever, 15 years from now. I don't see that longevity, that timeless music.
Listen, there's only a few people that I could hear.
Not to knock anybody in this
and there's only a few people that I could hear their music. And
Jordan Lucas is nice.
Jordan.
Well, he's a lyricist though. He can actually rap.
I'm talking about like Meek Mill. I could listen to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill has bars, and he's in between. He could definitely be in the club.
So would you consider him an in-betweener?
No, that doesn't. I don't know.
You just said he's in between.
I said he's in between.
So he's
being
in
pop,
or as far as like mainstream.
He's an in-betweener.
Okay.
But but our fans, the fans of hip hop, have done themselves down. Their capacity to acknowledge metaphors, similes, it's not there. They don't know what a double entendre is. They don't They can't listen to that. Our era when we had Nas, and when we had him, saying "You gave me power," would a song like that today live?
You think
Will a song? I'm talking about with a song like really think about it. Will a song like that really be able to survive?
But to get to that, I'll cut you off. But I think honestly, with hip hop today, who really gets a recognition to make it still popping, quote unquote, all the producers though, because the beats really. I like the beat. Some of the beats is like, wow, I like this kind of beat. But it's when they start rapping on it and what they talking about is I'm not really for it. But go ahead now.
Nah, but my question was that, do you think that society plays a part in the evolution portion of it? Because of the fact that nowadays, since everything is so fast-paced, people don't want to listen to what the fuck you gotta say. You just want to listen to a quick fix. You want to have a quick fix rather than...
I think that...
Because society made it like that where everybody wants to have a quick fix. I know people for a fact, listen, they come off the train, right, going home, pass by the restaurant that they want to eat food from, but don't stop to buy it, but order it from upstairs. It's the same thing. It's the same concept. People don't want to hear a long story. They want to hear a short story and get their...
No, but that goes back to what I'm saying, that people do not have the capacity in their heads to listen to
the lack of attention.
Certain things that will actually educate them. Like
absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
I never listened to and I hate to keep using Nas as a reference, but Nas, I know I can.
One of the best ever did it.
Like Nas, I know I can. Like, do you think this...
That record I can talk about?
Yeah, I can, yes.
Yeah.
I can. Like, a song like that is uplifting. It's
very uplifting.
It's definitely...
And I mean, it's very
and educational to a certain extent.
But let me ask you a question. Somebody who's like in that age group, right? Like the Tekashi age group.
Yeah.
If they needed like a song to uplift them, can they find a Tekashi 69 song that's gonna uplift them?
You tell me.
They can't.
You tell me.
That's the difference. You see the difference right there?
Because guess what? I can't listen to a person screaming out, 5'9" Burmese cold, blood codes all day.
Right.
You feel me? Right. Because when I was coming up, those codes weren't even allowed to be spoken out loud.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Right, exactly. But
we knew nietas, we knew familias, we knew bloods, and we knew Crips.
Familia?
Yeah.
Yo, nigga, yo, listen, I'm from
Smurf.
I'm from Carver. I'm from Carver, and I used to go to school where I
say it one more time.
Carver. I'm from Carver, and we're from Carver, and meaning like I was in class and I seen a dude get a buck 50 to the white meat, and this is in junior high school. So when I went to high school, this is like this is powder cake. You feel me? This is right across the street from my block. Like we done seen it all. We done seen everything happen to a person. We seen a lot of some of our friends pass away.
Yes.
That we played ball with, and that died for no reason.
Violence, stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely, without saying. And the reason why I appreciate my brothers is that we wasn't products of our environment.
Real quick, can you hear that band from TV in the back?
Absolutely.
Yeah, take it back.
But we were never products of our environment. I think our teachers would never think that we would surpass even them, right? So when we talk about the club scene and we talk about possibly wasting all our goddamn money Monday through Sunday, because Sunday was deep, by the way. We forgot to mention Club D. Club D, baby. Club D. We forgot to mention Club D. My man, Camilo, with that horn.
CIN production, shout out to
CIN. Remember CIN, bro? I can't believe you remember that, my G.
Of course, brother. Come on, man.
Alright, so I got a bone to pick with somebody, and our guest here. Yeah. So earlier, we was talking about the salsa thing, what I'm saying? I made a reference to that, we Dominicans, we had like a big part in making it happen, right?
Yeah.
So there's a part in our show where we do a trivia.
Nah, but you ain't gonna do no salsa testing.
No, we're not gonna do no salsa trivia to you.
What you gonna do?
Turn on the music. Let's go.
Alright,
I'm ready.
So I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. If you fail, we will find you and kill you. Nah, you just fail. But you got 5 seconds to answer every question rapidly. If you fail,
Go ahead.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
so you say you're Dominican, right?
I think so, yeah.
What part of the world is the Dominican Republic in?
What do you mean, what part of the
What
world?
part of the world? You're wrong. Okay, you're
Geographically.
geographically, what part of the world?
Nigga, go ahead, go to the next part.
Alright. What's our main dish?
What's our main dish, nigga? I would say fucking los tres golpes, coño. Dime.
No.
Nigga, los tres golpes.
Mambu.
Los tres, what's it, los tres golpes? Mambu?
No, what is the tres golpes? I'm asking you. What is it?
Nigga, it's eggs,
Uh-huh.
it's salami,
Uh-huh.
it's cheese.
Yes, you passed that.
He got it. Okay.
Who's the most popular Dominican baseball player ever?
Excuse me, say that
The
again.
most popular Dominican baseball player ever.
I would say Sammy Sosa.
Who's the most popular merengue ever?
I would
Merengue
say,
singer ever.
shit. No, wait a second. Tony Rosario, go ahead.
No. Fernandito Villalona.
Yeah,
What?
that's not
Okay.
fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Where Dominicans known to be mostly populated in New York?
Heights.
Okay, what? Okay.
Washington Heights.
Okay, what does que lo que mean?
Like, what's up?
What does vaina mean?
Like,
Whatever.
Whatever. What it is.
You have passed the test, my brother. You are Dominican.
Oh my god.
You was kind of scared. I got it.
No.
You got out of 8 questions, you got 3 wrong. You still passed. You got 70%.
You know what? I'll take the Dominican approval from you, sir.
You know what? You have to take it because you grew up in the barrio, so it was,
Yeah, you know
did
what?
pretty good though.
No, but he still kept in touch with his Dominican roots.
No, but you did good. You got 70%.
It's very difficult when you are you know what it is, bro? And damn, son, because I feel like we keep going off the topic. But when you're Dominican and you're Dominican in an area that's predominantly non-Hispanic, and not to shit on my my Puerto Rican people, but y'all niggas in New York ain't Puerto Rican, nigga. Y'all niggas is black, nigga.
New Ricans.
No,
Meaning-
he's not about being black though. You're right about that.
We're talking about
all
like
Latinos really are black.
You know, and thank you for saying that.
All
Meaning
Latinos
that
are black.
a lot of my Puerto Rican peoples,
You gotta understand our history.
you know, not till you got older, you understood like, yo, Puerto Rican is different because guess what? You didn't know, you didn't want to speak Spanish at a young age.
That happened, right? Because Puerto Ricans came here early, right?
Right.
So,
Well, yes,
you
yes,
see
they
how
have more
us,
time.
we were like
Yes,
first
they have more
generation,
time.
we
Yes.
was first generation. Dominicans didn't start coming until like the late 60s, early 70s, right? But the Puerto Ricans were already here since like the 50s. So then, so the kids that grew up with us, the kids that grew up with us, our age, they weren't first generation Puerto Ricans, they were second generation.
Second, third.
So they was already went through a process where they were American.
Like their parents were more assimilated to the American culture.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed to us, where our parents were still immigrants.
Nigga, DR, they don't celebrate fucking Thanksgiving.
Right.
You feel me?
No, you're right about that.
But we do here, and we're talking about losing in touch with your culture, and that has to deal. The reason why I reference everything to the club scene is because the most popular thing that Dominicans have, other than baseball, is our music. That's
And the club scene, we run the club scene. The promoters,
yes.
the owners of the club.
and that's
The owners of the clubs,
absolutely.
lounges, bars, and the biggest ones.
Absolutely.
Jubilee.
Man, that was my home. Like, I used to be
That
mad
was
at Jay.
your right,
Yo, I used to
If you could go back,
I
if you
used
had
to-
a time,
I
if
used
you
to be,
have
I used to
if
be
you
a
had a time
Jubilee
travel.
at fucking John used to be on the other side of me popping bottles. I used to look at this nigga with my lonely hoop.
But you know why we used to pop from those bottles though, right? You know the secret, right? I'll throw you off the air.
Bring in your own shit. That's what John used to do, nigga.
That wasn't that.
Yo, John used to have so much.
No, it wasn't
So
that.
much
You want me to say it
clout.
on there? I'm gonna say it on there.
Yo,
you know,
nah,
listen,
fuck you, John.
I'm gonna say it on there. You know why?
Oh my God.
Because I want full transparency with my audience, right?
Go ahead.
Full transparency. You know
Go ahead, air it out.
There's no lies, okay? I never lie. Even when I tell the truth, I lie.
Talk to me.
And when I lie, I tell the truth,
Talk to
whatever. Basically, Jubilee became the biggest club in the city at that point. First Queens, and then the city.
Okay.
Because there was nothing like it before. They had a restaurant, bar, then a big cave in the bottom. It was a huge ass
Different
club.
atmosphere.
Nigga, I had hookah there for the
Yeah, there you go.
My nigga, I saw El Prodigio there.
Yo, let's give it up.
And I love típico music.
Let's give it up.
And when we say merengue, típico is also involved in it. But nigga, I saw El Prodigio.
Go ahead.
Giovanni Polanco. We're talking about the performances that Jubilee had. So Jubilee was
for being the pioneers of the hookah game.
No, Jubilee was a pioneer of everything. It was a 3-in-1. Nigga, where the fuck you going when you enter Jubilee?
Well, listen, I wanna shout out.
So Jubilee, I lost my train of thought, whatever. But what I was trying to say was that
I was having bottles.
Jubilee would be the bottles. So the owners, were family.
Yes.
So we had dibs. So we wouldn't pay the marked up price. Because when you go to a club and lounge audience, maybe you don't know this, and maybe you do know this, but you still pay for bottles because we're idiots. But when you buy a bottle $200, that bottle you're buying $200 is not $200.
It costs like $60, $40.
It costs $40 at the liquor store, especially if you buy a wholesale.
And the liquor store is actually paying less than $40.
Yeah.
So it's like even less than that.
But if you're an owner of a club and you're buying wholesale to sell at your club, you're buying it. Let's say if you buy 20 bottles wholesale, you get that $40. The whole thing is that we're family, so we knew the owners, so we were getting it not the same price they were getting it at 40, but we was probably paying at 60.
Well, listen.
So that goes to the part where you said that. Why? Damn, I just said John, fucking buy a man bottles.
Well, you know what? To keep it really.
Of course you're gonna buy man bottles if you got $60 on it.
I'll keep it real right now, and
that's what I said. Fuck jar. That's what I said. Fuck jar. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, you know listen. Yo, hold on. Let me get 100 on it.
Nah. Of course not. I don't know nothing like that. But shout out to the Tavares, though, man. I mean, you know, honestly, yes, it was a family-owned business, and that's how we had the connection.
There was no.
You know, shout out to the whole Tavares. You know what I'm saying?
My wife,
you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Like the whole Tavares family, because you know, honestly though, that was basically a family-run business though, and that's why we was able to get over there.
Yo, my nigga.
Pop them bottles.
First of all,
cut the line.
I know I mentioned the exit, and I know I mentioned those clubs, but seriously, Jubilee, yo.
All the time.
D, man, no.
Yeah. Listen,
Jubilee, yo.
He's not even lying about
Jubilee.
that. He's not even lying.
Yo, Jubilee.
Yo, Jubilee, man.
Listen. You wanna go there to bag, you would bag. You wanna go there to dance, you would dance. You wanna go there to drink, you would drink. You wanna go there to smoke hookah, you would smoke hookah. And nigga, that shit was a dungeon, nigga. I used to go down there. Nigga, the black is Dominican. Nigga, I stuck out like a fucking sore thumb. Nigga Moreno. Nigga, the security told me. Nigga Moreno,
I remember you from either two occasions. I remember you from the Boyd Harbor days.
Yeah.
I remember you from the Jubilee days.
Yo.
Because I was that brother cousin with the 22-inch arms that came home from jail. That was me.
Oh, shit.
I was like, there, Jubilee. Remember? Niggas thought I was a bouncer. Nigga, you're a bouncer. Nigga, I'm not a bouncer. Remember that shit?
Nah, you're right about that.
I used to go there with my guys.
From in the face, bro.
No, listen, nigga, because I had a problem. I told you. I used to go clubbing 7 days a week.
Listen, we had well, it was basically a way to kind of get your. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but.
Because my aunt used to tell me there was a guy that used to hang out with and they used to make him drink too much.
You know what's crazy though? That's the culture though. But listen, go back to Jubilee though, you know what I'm saying? It was a family-owned business. Shout out to Domingo, which is, my cousin. My uncle, you know what I'm saying, who actually, ran the club, and my cousins. But, we used to have a lot of fun though. But, I mean, going back with the club habits, I mean, it was a way for us just to really, you know what I'm saying? Like, for us though, honestly, we came from the projects. We came from poverty. We came through the struggle. So to see us old enough to still be like, wow, we're still here. You know what I'm saying? And seeing my brothers where it's a person I knew since since elementary. And we still here together having a great time. I mean, that's what matters the most. And that's why I said at the beginning though, because that to me, like, we're not even supposed to be here. We're not even supposed to be here. And look what we're doing right now.
Because they're the product of your environment at that time.
The environment, you know what I'm saying?
The product of your guys' environment, listen, I wasn't from Carver House projects, but I can take credit to the point. Not that I was there all the time, but I was temporary. Like I was like a trade all the time, right?
Yeah.
On the summers, I used to spend summers in Carver,
with me.
Carver houses, and I knew how I was. So to see both of you gentlemen to come out of the woodworks, not the woodworks, but come out of the slums, like you said earlier, and become professionals and be, the guys that you guys are, the people who you guys are today, that's not like you guys made it, man. I'm proud of you guys. You got a clap?
And I appreciate that.
No,
there you go. There's the clap right there.
Yeah, the love is real here.
And not only that, but you guys were 2 Dominicans and private houses coming out of it.
Yeah, no, I could say that you know, being Hispanic, being Dominican, and seeing our family struggle,
It's hard.
we wanted to make sure that we did better than what we saw.
Yeah, exactly.
Quick question before you continue: were you a single parent home?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, because you want to.
No. Listen,
Right,
nigga.
so.
Yeah.
You know, and I was speaking to family about this actually last night. Like we never had nobody to teach us how to ride a bike, nigga.
Yeah.
You go out there and you figure it out.
You figure it out.
Nigga, I was in parent-teacher conference and I was translating for my mother.
Your eyes
feel me?
Same here.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Same
how you
here.
know shit is hood.
Nigga, I know shit to
When-
show you because your eyes twitching right now. Look at
No,
me.
well, when you go to parent, nigga, I was lying to my
Nigga,
mother. Nigga, I was lying to my mother. Word the fuck up. Whoever's watching this is a true story, man.
You're like Debo from
Nigga, the fucking teacher was like, yo, this nigga's fucking up. He's not doing his homework. Mami, no, buen muchacho. Dice que yo estoy.
Oh my, translate.
Nigga, hell yeah, nigga.
Oh
You
my
think I'm gonna
God.
get fucked up? I ain't gonna get fucked up for you. For not for the
Damn, that
teacher.
nigga's so lucky.
Fail me at the end of the year, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
That nigga's
Be
so
there,
lucky.
nigga. And my mother used to leave. Nigga, the good thing about the mother that I had, God bless her. You know, she used to have the same face for everything. To like, yeah, smile or fucking whatever. But she used to have the same face for everything. So, nigga, I was winning. I was like, alright, cool. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about because he don't even know Spanish himself. You feel me? Like, I was that nigga. I was that nigga.
that's
Hell
crazy.
yeah, I was that nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, but y'all niggas were lucky because my mother is, well, me and my co-host, John Tavar, we're related. So, his mother and my mother's sisters, right? But my mother is the youngest out of all of them. She came here last. So she was able to go to school and get an education. So she knew English, so I couldn't do the line.
See.
So I used to get the crazy Dominican mother who used to be like, espérate que no lleguemos a la casa para que tú veas.
No, nigga, I
Well,
used to
fuck me up.
cop, please, nigga, I used to go to that teacher like, listen, you want me to get fucked up? You gotta be nice, please, my mother fuck me up. Don't you let my mother fuck me up. Don't do that to me. nigga, the teacher, and that was the white teachers. That was the black motherfuckers didn't give a fuck. But the white teachers, they were like, no, he's a good student, blah, blah, blah.
You know
I used to
what
be like, yo, this is what she's saying, yeah.
You know what a samurai slipper is? Una chancleta samurai. That shit hurts.
Nah, nigga, listen. And, nigga, my mother was an OG. God bless her soul, like I keep saying, because she was.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. My mother was my main motivation, especially back then. And
What floor you stood? What building you lived in?
I lived in 60, right there.
You lived in 50.
Oh, well, I know.
50, right?
Yes. I was being 50, yeah.
50, 60
Yeah, 50.
was across,
I lived in 50.
right?
No, I lived in
Playground.
50 on 106th Street.
Oh, no.
So on
the
106th
playground.
Street, yes.
Now, you was in a dangerous ground, boy.
Nigga, yo, listen.
Now I remember your ass.
Shout out
You
to
that
my
nigga
peoples
took
in
my sticker
Lakeview.
ball, pause.
Shout out to my fams in Lakeview.
You was that guy that stole my Kit Kat bar that time.
No, I stole, but not
I
from
was like, who the
anyone.
fuck is that again? They said, don't worry, he's Dominican, he needs it.
That's crazy, yeah.
Just in case, so y'all, the audience doesn't think that we don't diss Dominicans too, I just diss the Dominicans.
No, nigga, I dissed myself. I said, nigga, I was lying my ass off every parent-teacher conference because guess what? You know what that is? That is not having a father there.
Yeah.
Okay? That does not come from two people vetting the situation. I had one mother who had 5 kids with her that was trying to hold it down.
Wow.
I said, yo, let me just show face, nigga, and let me just see what the fuck is happening with my kid.
Can
You
I-
know what I'm saying?
can I hit home? Can I hit home right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
I hit home
This is we in church right now. We family.
Talk
Alright,
that.
so where's the chicken at? Church? No, I'm good. Anyway, the whole thing is like this. Do you believe that like transfers over?
What do you mean? Excuse me?
Like you guys be like I like now I remember you. Like I remember you was that kid that took my Kit Kat bar. And I remember. Like, you guys can Dominican motherfucker, get out of here. Anyway, but the whole thing is like, you guys went through a single parent home, right?
Yeah.
So you guys made it your duty not to repeat that in life. Wait. You guys became outstanding citizens of, you know,